What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about the brand new paid YouTube channels coming to YouTube fairly soon. The price is going to be $1.99 per month per channel. Now, this price may change. I have a feeling there's going to be some big channels that may cost a little bit more, or channels that give you more, things like that. But they're going to start adding premium content channels to YouTube. Things that you have to pay to watch, but should be good, high-quality stuff. Now, before you get your panties in a bunch, this feature will not be coming to my channel. My channel will most likely always be free, and most channels on YouTube will probably always be free. Every channel you watch right now will most likely not have a paid subscription feature ever added to it. Most of these channels that are going to be paid are probably new channels. There will probably be shows that are on YouTube. So, my first instinct, since I've got a background in this and I know sort of how it works, this is a win. This is a very big win for the internet, because this means that big time shows are going to be coming to YouTube and coming to the internet. Right now, there's so many great shows that are trapped in the old TV world because they just ad revenue just doesn't pay for it on the internet quite yet. There's some issues with internet ad revenue right now. It's still in its infancy. TV ads have been around forever. They've got that on lockdown. The internet, still pretty new. Advertising on the internet is definitely changing, going through a bit of a transitional phase right now. So it's going to be nice that we can see some high quality premium content on YouTube and hopefully take a little bit of wind out of TV. TV needs to hurry up and die. I can't wait for all this stuff to be on the internet. And imagine how cool it would be if you could watch Game of Thrones without having to have HBO. That'd be sweet. Nobody wants to pay fucking $800, whatever the fuck it costs to get the entire HBO package just to get Game of Thrones. But that's how HBO is, or that's how Game of Thrones is. It's a They bring you in with Game of Thrones, so you have to buy the entire thing. They actually lose money on Game of Thrones alone, but they make money because they sell the entire package just to get Game of Thrones. But anyway, I'm getting off topic here. Overall, I think this is a very good thing for YouTube. I think it'd be really awesome if I could watch movies right when they came out on YouTube. If you could pay like $7.99 and watch Iron Man 3 at your house on your own time, if it's 5 in the morning and the movie theaters are closed, you can just still watch Iron Man 3. That'd be sweet. I'd love that. Now to get into the not so happy part of the video on why the internet's going to go through a bit of a shitty period probably in the next 2 to 3 years. You're going to be seeing more paid content on the internet, stuff that you can't access unless you pay. You're going to be seeing more product placement and more integrated advertising into your entertainment and on your websites. You're going to be seeing, like, I don't know, kind of like The Price is Right, where everything on The Price is Right are things that the company's paid for to be on The Price is Right. Things like that. What's another example? Like a lot of game review, or not game review, a lot of game news websites will cover news about certain games if the companies pay them. Like, oh, dude, the fucking brand new Black Ops 2 maps came out. Check these out. Isn't that cool? Blah, blah, blah. You're going to be seeing a lot more stuff like that because there is a war on internet advertising. That's how Woody's Gamertag put it. I think he's pretty correct with that statement. There is a war against internet advertising. And it's kind of shitty because nothing is free. Everybody wants something to be free, but that's just not how the world works. If it's good, somebody's got to pay for it. That's just kind of how it goes. And there's this idea on the internet that everything should be free and you shouldn't have to watch ads, and every single ad is intrusive. I don't buy the AdBlock excuse of, I wouldn't block the ads if they weren't intrusive. And every time I have a debate with one of these people, it always comes down to the fact that, oh, every ad is intrusive. Every ad is not acceptable. And honestly, I can't get mad at people that use AdBlock. I don't like them because they, like, I don't want to say I don't like them. That's fucking silly of me to say. I don't like that they use AdBlock because anytime somebody with AdBlock watches my videos, I don't get paid for it at all. I make nothing. And every single month, that percentage goes up and up and up and up and up. And right now, my videos are at about 54% of my views don't count. So I can be making great kick-ass content. Like, I had a really good month I've had really good months the past 2 months view-wise, right? A lot of people have been watching my videos saying, Zyback, I love your new Ask Zyback. I love what you've been doing. And people have been watching it and loving it. I love that people are watching it. But I'm making less money than I was when I was getting 60% of the views like 6 months ago and making like 20% more. Yeah, it's getting pretty bad. But I'm not going to get into that. So, where was I going with this? So AdBlock. AdBlock is sort of really hurting certain websites right now. So Destructoid, it's mainly gaming right now. AdBlock isn't super huge for the majority of people right now. Like, if you go on like news websites, they're not really getting crushed by AdBlock right now because those aren't tech savvy people. But gaming websites are getting shit on. Holy fuck, gaming websites are getting shit on. There's a lot of gaming websites that are on the verge of just dying. Like, gaming websites that have been around for a long time, like Destructoid. Destructoid, great gaming website. They recently put out a post saying that something like 58% of the people that go on their website use AdBlock, and they're losing money, and they're gonna have to do something else. They're gonna have to make paid content. So you're gonna have to pay for Destructoid in some way or another, some sort of membership to get more stuff, things like that, because so many people are using AdBlock. And I'm seeing this trend happen more and more and more. Particularly, a good example that all you guys will be familiar with is Twitch TV. They have a subscription model now. You can buy the official Twitch subscriber thing where you don't get any ads on any channel, and it's like $7.99 a month or something like that. And then there's the ones for specific channels where you get the special icon, the special emoticons, and you've got the subscriber-only chat, where on certain channels they have it enabled to where you can't talk unless you pay. Again, where you're paying for content that you normally would get for free, but now you have to pay for it because they have to make money somehow because ads aren't doing it. I would only imagine that eventually there will be some channels that you have to pay to watch, and they will have some sort of free trial where you can see if you like it. I can see that happening with tournaments or specific Twitch events that you'd have to pay for to watch. I could see that happening while we're in this sort of advertising transition here, while shit's a little weird. And I find this so interesting because Mozilla Firefox, right? Mozilla Firefox, they are the people, the web browser that made AdBlock popular because they were the ones that allowed for extensions on your browser, or at least they made that popular. And they are kept alive by Google. If you don't know how Mozilla Firefox works, they make Google their default search engine, and Google gives them money for that. They made AdBlock popular, so Mozilla Firefox is kept alive by Google, but yet Google still pays their bills. That's kind of weird, right? And then Google Chrome comes out, and a lot of people go, well, if AdBlock was such an issue, why would it be on the Chrome store? Well, that's because they want Google Chrome to be competitive with Firefox. That's why they allow that extension to exist. Now, Google makes most of their money off of their Google search engine, which has nothing to do with AdBlock. Same thing goes with Reddit. This goes into integrated advertising, where ads are integrated into your experience. Like when you go on Reddit, a lot of the top things on Reddit are paid. Like they're ads. And the same thing goes with Google. A lot of the top search results on Google are ads. They're just part of your experience, and you may know it, you may not know it. And I just find it interesting how Google pays the bills for Mozilla, who made AdBlock popular, and now Google Chrome has to have AdBlock to stay competitive with Firefox. This makes me think that eventually Google is just going to fuck over AdBlock, and I think this is going to happen eventually. It's not a big enough priority for Google yet to... They're not losing enough money yet to care about it. You're only really seeing tech websites get hurt by it. Tech and gaming websites and gaming YouTube channels, things like that. Because the users are more tech savvy. They know about AdBlock. They know how the stuff works. So it makes me wonder when Google is just going to say, can't block these ads anymore, fuckers. I wonder when that'll happen. I think it's going to happen eventually. Eventually Google's going to say, fuck this, why are we losing so much money on this? And change around how ads are delivered. Or at least they could brick the content. If you're blocking the ads, then you can't watch the videos. I think Google's just being the nice guy right now and not doing that. And before you get worried, I'm not going to make you guys pay for my stuff. I'm never going to put my videos on a website and make you pay for it. I want my stuff to always be free because I understand not everybody has money and not everybody has access to pay for things on the internet. I remember when I was 13, I didn't get a debit card until I was like 15, and I couldn't pay for things online. I used prepaid cards, things like that. So I know what it's like. And so I will never have my stuff not free. I've always wanted that. I still do this YouTube thing for fun. Most people do this YouTube thing because they enjoy it, even if they do it full time. No one does this for the money, or not very many people do. And I like it. I enjoy it, but it really is disheartening when I see that I'm getting more views but making less money because no one's seeing ads. Like, that really sucks when I'm like, oh man, sweet, I'm kicking ass this month. I got 30% more views than I normally do, and I make fucking 20% less. Like, what the fuck? That sucks. And I gotta give a big thank you to all the people that have been donating to me recently. I have a donation thing on my live stream. I think I might put it in my videos too. I don't like taking donations. I really don't. It doesn't seem as official. I would much rather be making the money from a company than I would be from you guys. And it sucks, man. It really sucks because I hate taking donations. But the thing about donations that a lot of people don't realize is if they donate $1, like literally if you donate $1, that's like you watching a video, like 5,000 of my videos. I am not even shitting you. It's literally like you watching 5,000 of my videos with ads on, because you don't always get an ad, you don't always get a high-paying ad. So that's the thing with donations. I appreciate all the people that have donated. Some people have been very generous and have donated way more than $1, and I appreciate that. I think I'm just going to throw it in my videos description right now. I hate taking them, guys, but I appreciate all the people that have donated. And we'll see how this internet advertising thing goes. I'm curious what's going to happen. Are we going to have more paid content? Are people just going to... I mean, I don't know, man. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. But we'll see how the internet evolves. You know, the internet's always changing. So, I don't know. I think everything will be all right. And big shout-outs to all you guys that have been helping me out over the past few months while ad revenue has been horrible. Thanks to you guys. I salute you guys. Champions. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Even when you think you don't have toothpaste, you have it. You just gotta twist that thing a little bit more. And I finally ran out, and I got to open my brand new tube of toothpaste that's filled to the max.